your future.
In this episode, we are going to talk about 1. The story of Ahmed and the hawk.
Hello, my dear students. How are you today? Today we are going to continue what we talked about last lesson. It will be an interesting episode. Let's get started. Do you remember the story of Ahmed and the hawk so far? How did the story start? Let's remember together.
Ahmed and his friend Yusuf played in a football match. A hawk landed on the pitch. Later, it flew to Ahmed's house and dropped a piece of white net. The next day, Ahmed followed the hawk. He saw some hunters. They caught some birds with a white net.
Hussein and Maryam took Yusuf, Ahmed, Samira and Huda camping. In the evening, Yusuf saw the hawk on one of the tents. Suddenly, they heard a noise and a man appeared.
It was Mahmoud. He had a bird sanctuary in the desert. All the hunters had his birds. Ahmed went with Mahmoud to find the hunters. Hussein and the others drove away to get the police.
They saw the hunters near a plane. Mahmoud told Ahmed not to move, but Ahmed stood up and fell. The men saw him and ran towards him.
Now, what is going to happen? What are the hunters going to do with Ahmed? Let's see.
What are you doing here? I'm on camping holiday. I went for a walk and I got lost. Do you believe him? The boy isn't telling the truth, Mick, so we're going to put him into a cage and then we're going to fly away. Are we going to take him with us? Yes, we are. And then he's going to step out of the plane and fly like a bird. Ahmed remembered Samira's advice about his mobile phone. He secretly sent a text message to her. It said, "I'm in danger. Help."
Mahmoud looked in horror as the men led Ahmed towards the cages. He had to help Ahmed. He had to forget the birds in the cages, but the hawk had other ideas.
What do you think the hawk is going to do?
What's the hawk doing? The birds are going to escape. Mahmoud watched as hundreds of birds flew into the night sky. The hunters ran towards the plane. They are going to get into the plane, thought Mahmoud, and they are going to take Ahmed with them. Then he saw some lights in the distance. There's a noise too. It was the sound of engines.
So, what did the hawk do? He opened the cages for the birds to fly. Now, Mahmoud heard the sound of engines. What is going to happen?
The helicopters roared above their heads and dropped their nets. Ahmed was astonished. It's the police, he thought. The hunters aren't going to escape. Ahmed and Mahmoud waved at the helicopter. They could see Hussein next to the pilot. They were all really happy, and they were going to celebrate.
That was the end of the story. Did you like it? Who is your favorite character? What do you think the police is going to do with the hunters? What is the old man going to do now? Look at the sentences.
What's going to happen? We are going to put him into a cage. They are going to get into the plane. The hunters aren't going to escape.
In the sentence, we are going to put him into a cage. What is the verb? It is put. Is the word going here a verb? No, it isn't. When the sentence has verb to be plus going to plus verb in the zero form, the sentence is about something we want to do in the future. They want to put Ahmed in the cage.
Look at the picture. Are the girls eating the cake? No, they aren't. Did they eat the cakes? No, they didn't. But they want to eat the cake. They are going to eat the cake.
So, to talk about something that you want to do in the future, you can use subject plus verb to be plus going to plus verb in the zero form. For example, I'm going to watch TV this evening. He is going to play football this afternoon. They are going to visit their aunt this evening. When the sentence is negative, we put not between the verb to be and going to.
He is not going to play football this afternoon. Or he isn't going to play football this afternoon. They aren't going to visit their aunt this evening.
Let's do this exercise together. It's an interview with Ahmed and Samira. They are talking about what is going to happen. We have to complete the sentences with going to plus the correct form of the verb.
Hello, Ahmed and Samira. First of all, let me say congratulations. Thank you. Can you tell me about your hawk? Are you going to keep him? No, I'm not. He is going to live in the desert with Mahmoud.
So, he live with Mahmoud. We have the subject he and the verb live. We have to add be plus going to. The sentence becomes he is going to live with Mahmoud.
Is Mahmoud going to close his bird sanctuary?
No, he isn't. He is going to make it bigger and better.
That's fantastic. And what is going to happen to the hunters?
Well, they are going to go to prison.
What are you going to do this evening?
Well, we aren't going to stay in our tents. We are going to celebrate at home with our parents and friends.
And we are going to eat pizzas.
I can't wait.
Very good. Now, we also use be plus going to talk about something that will happen in the future because of what we heard or saw.
It is cloudy. It is going to rain. We can see the clouds. We know it will rain.
Look at the picture. Do you think the boy will catch the bus? No. So we say, he isn't going to catch the bus.
What's he going to do? He is going to play tennis. Now look at the prepositions in the following sentences. We are going to put him into a cage. Into. He is going to step out of the plane. Out of.
The men led Ahmed towards the cages. Towards. The birds were in the cages. In. The helicopters roared above their heads. Above.
Let's complete the following sentences with the correct prepositions.
When we got to the camp, we took our tents and the food out of the car and carried them towards our campsite. We were very hungry, so we ate our food. Then we said good night, went towards our tents, and got into our sleeping bags.
I wish you enjoyed our lesson for today. Take care and goodbye.